Hey, peace, family. Look, I just want to continue to reiterate as these holidays are up now in this season where people are celebrating, you really need to study the history behind these things. And also with the meals that you're eating for these holidays, right? Notice how what Christianity and all these other pagan religions have done is they've hidden history so that we don't study and see why certain things are done and why things happen. When we read the book of Maccabees, that's in the Apocrypha, that was in the original 1611 King James Bible and the Ethiopian canon. We read that in the book of Maccabees, one of the pagan unclean animals, which is already listed in the commandments, is the swine, was used and forced upon Israelites to eat. And there was Israelites that were even allowing themselves to die before they took, like, their mouths touched swine, giving themselves up to death so that they wouldn't defile their temples, defile their bodies, because they love the Most High that much. And if you study these pagan and feast days and pagan feast days, holidays, whatever you want to call them, anytime you see food, let's say it's being sacrificed to an idol, because at the end of the day, Christmas, we already know that Sol Invictus, worship of the sun god, Ra, Horus, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call it, Misra or whatever his name is, Tammuz, all these other deities that people associate with the sun god worship, and then they try to put Jesus Christ on it. But that's something different. Thanksgiving, we know that has to do with the slaughter of the indigenous people. There's no giving thanks for something like that. Easter is the worship of Ishtar, or whatever you want to call her, who is a goddess of fertility, which is a sex god. But notice how on all these dates, everybody's eating pork. Because when you study what happened in the book of Maccabees, they exalted pork as a holy animal to them, the Greeks. And they would sacrifice swine and would eat swine at their festivities. So now you, on Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter, are eating swine on your festivities, not knowing that you're eating food sacrificed to idols. You cannot call what's already been declared unclean by the Most High from the beginning too clean by using Paul's letters and mistranslating and misquoting and not reading scripture line upon line, precept upon precept. Yahuwah, the Most High, the Father, does not change his mind, nor he will ever change his mind. Malachi chapter 3 says, he says, I am Yahuwah and I change not. He don't change. We change, but he don't change. So let's look at the background of what you are eating. You are eating food sacrificed to idols because every time Christmas come out, every time these holidays come out, you had to have a ham. This comes from their pagan idolatry, because every time they had their festivities, they would sacrifice swine and eat swine. Now you are carrying about the same practice of the heathens and don't know why you can't stop getting sick. Don't know why certain things won't happen for you in your life. But you had to be refilled and recharged by your foolish religions every time through Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, and New Age, and hoodoo, and voodoo, and whatever else you do. Instead of following the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, you want to do everything you want to do except that. And don't know why you're not prospering spiritually. Peace, family.